It's going to be a low light reading. Okay, good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started because I have been meditating, so I need to go ahead and get started. So, all right. No, we're not using these right now. Okay. All right. There's a lot of energy coming forward. I'm seeing a lot of guides and God forms coming forward. They're mostly underworld God forms, so. Whoa. Well, I can't get that. It fell off the table, so. Alright. Why is all this energy here? Why are you guys here? Okay. We have Arthur. You guys can't really see, but we have Arthur here. I'll let you see the card. I hope you can see it. And this is the other card. Abraham. Let me put my glasses on so I can see. Alright. It's a little dark. Justice and truth, duty. We have companionship, nobility, self-realization. Okay. I'm going to get some more energy on the table. There's just a lot. I feel like this is, it's an underworld current that's coming forward. I'm not sure what exactly is going on here. But there's quite a few. Yeah, some of you guys are, whenever you watch this, some of you guys are getting ready for a major event in your life. There's going to be a road opening situation. And this is going to require, let's see what we have here, the Triumph of Lies. This is going to require you to overcome some self-delusions that you have about yourself. They're self-delusions. There's a block here that's going to be removed. It's going to be removed from this current that's approaching. It's like a shadow aspect, an underworld current that's approaching. And it's going to require that you face some of your demons, some of the deep darkness within the crevices of your subconscious and your life. This is the result of, for many of you, this is the result of magic you've done. Many times when we do magic, we welcome the element of chaos to bring change into our lives and to help us move forward into a more profound state. So, my nose itches, I'm sorry. Yeah, so this feels very powerful. This is not for everybody, okay? This is for certain people who are going to vibe with this reading, okay? And that's okay. That's the way it should be. There we go. We have divination. Take a breath. Take it twice. Insightful reflections and guided by light. So for many of you, this is again pointing me back to the fact that I think a lot of you, either you work magic, or you work some kind of law of attraction, or there's some kind of spiritual connection here. And I feel like you guys are coming to a fork in the road that you have worked to manifest, but they want you to get ready because there could be some chaos involved in this situation. And it feels like for a lot of you, it's going to cause some problems because, of course, when we really start stepping into our own power, when we start making decisions that are in our best interest, many times people fall away because they're not used to us doing that. This is also, it feels so powerful because it really is literally as if a dam is going to break and there is going to be lots of energy coming forward. But this is done through deep work within. This is where chaos reigns, and we have to learn how to find our breath in a place of stillness. So this is really about learning to engage your life each moment. That includes engaging the parts of self that you would rather not deal with, okay? So a lot of us hide these parts because it's very frightening to have to deal with our own demons. It's very frightening to have to deal with our own, well, you know, I hate labels. So this is hard to go into without labeling it. But this energy, it's blocking. It is energy of self-defeat. It can be narcissistic. There's something about sometimes when people get into cycles of failure, that sense of failure or not living up to our potential feeds itself. And how it comes out is through a sense of perfection where you always have to be perfect, or you feel like you always have to be perfect. If you feel like you always have to be perfect, it's very hard to move forward and blossom into what you are meant to be. And that's really what this process is about. There's a lot of intense energy. I feel it. It's in my room. I feel it right now approaching. This is really about, for many of you, it's about igniting your black flame, your internal black flame. This is your connection to all things magical. It is the primal source for a lot of people. When they can connect to it without judgment, there's a lot of power there. So we're going to go into these cards. Yeah, this is huge energy. I feel like for some of you guys, you have been working at this your whole life. If not, this has been a dream your whole life kind of thing. For others, this is major movement in areas where you have been bound. This could be trauma or you know, something with your past, probably with a past relationship that felt very traumatic, or it changed your view on people in the world. So it's very powerful. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Four of Cups. We have lots of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Wands. That's the wounded warrior. He always shows up. And that's really what we're talking about. A wounded warrior is a warrior who has been through a lot. It's a person who's been through a lot, and then they've had to stop and do some healing and take care of their issues. Okay, so you guys may have major issues, and I feel like that's what this reading is. It's just, there's so much energy here that the focus is, it's hard to focus this energy. It's very powerful. This is the winds of change for many of you, just blowing into your life and making you deal with a lot of realities. I keep being pulled to this Triumph of Lies card. And I feel like for a lot of you, there are some lies that are going to be revealed to you, some truths that are going to be revealed to you. And these are things happening in your life that are going to help you really walk through the gateway of moving into another leg of your life, like another chapter in your life. But this doesn't feel like a chapter. It feels like a whole new book, you know. And they say some people feel like they've lived a lot of lifetimes in one lifetime, and I feel like for those of you who are going to resonate with this, that's what this is. This is like you're starting another book in your life, you know. And I can relate to this. So yeah, let's see what else we got here. What else? There's something, and this has been something that I've been getting for several days. There's something about the Valkyries of the Underworld. Okay, some people carry this energy, and a lot of that energy is starting to wake up. That's what this is, and it's very powerful because if you know anything about Valkyries, they have to do with they're Nordic, and they have to do with the heroes of the dead. You know, the brave heroes of war. The heroic dead is what I'm hearing. The heroic dead. And this energy is coming forward. So I feel a lot of inspiration coming forward. Let's see here. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, I'll show them to you. The Knight of Wands. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So in this deck, the Nine of Pentacles, okay, this is about being independent, being not overly abundant, but having enough. This is material gain. So what I'm getting here is that all this intense energy that's gathering around, all of these very intense beings that are coming forward, they're coming forward to help. I'm seeing like a fork in the road, and they're going to help you make an empowered decision. For some of you guys, you're going to have to make a choice, okay? And it's not going to be an easy choice. It's always like this, it seems like. And a wounded warrior is equipped to deal with making those kind of decisions. But it's so weird. I'm pulling on this Nine of Wands here, and this Nine of Pentacles, and number 99 is going to be important to you. That's a number of alignment of this energy coming through. This powerful energy, it feels warlike, coming forward to help you get through this next stage of your life, to help you get through the chaos. I feel like, again, for a lot of you, this is going to be difficult. So it's really important with the King of Pentacles here for you to ground your energy. It's very important for you to spend time with like your family. It's important for you to get outside and spend some time in nature. You're a part of nature. It's a part of you. It connects you to your primal force, which will give you more energy and give you more clarity as you face some tough choices. This energy of chaos that's coming for many of you, it will feel overwhelming. But this is good. This isn't like bad chaos, okay? This isn't the kind of chaos where, you know, it's going to strip you bare. This is the kind of chaos that is taking you somewhere. I feel like a tornado, like picking you up and taking you somewhere. So allow it. The best thing you can do with this kind of approaching strong energy is to go with the flow, okay? Don't fight the flow. If you know, if you have a meeting that's canceled, but you really counted on that meeting, but it's canceled for some reason, don't get upset about it. Just go with the flow, because your anger will feed the chaos, and you don't really want to feed this energy. It's powerful enough on its own. This is like a rite of becoming. It is when you step into your power, you begin to harness your own power, and you harness the inner realities of who you are, and you become honest with yourself about who you are and who you want to be in the world, and you stop hiding behind masks that no longer work. Instead, you work with the energies around you to build your own internal focus and to allow yourself to move forward with confidence that you know where you're going and you know how you're going to get there, okay? And that's hard to feel that way in chaotic energy, but that's where this like Valkyrie type energy that I'm picking up on is coming through. I feel like they're almost heralds or something. Like this energy is to help, you know, the people who like guide a plane in, you know, like they do this. What do they call those people? I don't know. But that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like this energy is coming through to help guide your pathway. So when you feel intuitive hits, when you connect with, if you do divination or things like that, it's really important that you are open to what you hear and don't resist it. I know that change is difficult, and when we get intuitive hits to encourage us to make changes, sometimes we sit on that a little bit, but it's important to not sit on these too long, because you end up in stagnation. And chaos it's weird to talk about stagnation and chaos, but you know, they do go together. You can be in a kind of chaos that is so great that it's as if your life it flatlines, you know. So it's interesting because it's very hard to get a read on this energy because it is so powerful that's approaching. It's so powerful. Let me get some more cards here. I'm going to get from the Halloween Oracle. What else? Yeah, some of you guys need to get ready. You need to get ready. You need to get on your stuff. Like whatever it is you're trying to do, you need to get on it. You're half past due. Okay, so yeah. Whoa. Yeah, there's just a lot of energy manifesting around right now. So I'm just feeling a lot of energy. We have hearth, happiness in your hearts and homes. So this is what's coming. This is what's on the other side of this chaos. And maybe that's why I can't get a handle on it, because it feels chaotic. It's very strong and it feels chaotic. But there's happiness on the other side of this. There's a sense of home. There's a sense of, what is the word I'm looking for? It's not happiness. It's like comfort, okay? But it comes from overcoming this time where you're going to be brought to a choice. You're going to have to start making some choices. You're going to have to start making some choices that are in your best interest. And yeah, it's not going to be easy. I'm really surprised to pick up on this, actually. So let me see what else we can get here. Where are my there they are. Okay, I want to pull from these cards, actually. Okay, let me change this real quick. All right, what do you want to say? Okay. Ten of Potions. Ten of Potions, that's the Ten of Cups. That's happiness. That's fulfillment. I think they really want to lean into that because we've talked about the energy. Three of Candles. So yeah, so this is something that I feel like many of you guys are going to be planning, working on this pathway, and I think you're going to walk into a state of being happy. You may not have accomplished, it's not the Four of Wands, it's the Three of Wands. So, you know, it's like the moment before you get in the car to go on the journey. You know, it's getting ready to go kind of thing. So something you're waiting for is coming, and that is the Ten of Potions here. So it's the Ten of Cups. That's happiness, fulfillment, happy family, happy joy, all those good things. So, oh hey Lou, yeah, I see you. So let me keep going here. A lot of happiness coming, but it's after a time of chaos. I don't want it to sound like, oh, we're just going to be happy. No, you're not just going to be happy. There's a time of chaos coming, and that's how you get to the happiness. It's like chaos has to come and blow the doors off of things in our lives sometimes to get us to a place of being, you know, happy and fulfilled. So the Knight of Presence. Okay, so that's a strong knight, slow moving, but when they move very intensely. So, and then we have the Two of Presence. So I feel like we got the Pentacles, we got the Presence here. So I feel like the energy, though, this Ten of Potions is going to be a slow moving train. Okay, we have to deal, again, they're bringing me back to the chaos. It's like they want to balance this conversation. Okay, they want you to know that good things are on the other side of this, but first you're going to have to do some stuff. You're going to have to make some maneuvers, and they're bringing in energy from the other side to help you. This won't resonate for everyone. It's not supposed to. They're going to bring in energy from the other side. Now this energy, when you feel it, you may feel it in your body, and it feels electric. There's a warmth to this energy. It's very different from contact with a guide. Okay, these are energies that are coming forward to help build momentum to get to get to the other side, okay? So, of the situation, all right? So just know that. So how are these energies going to communicate with you? Well, for some of you, when you first start connecting with these energies, these are like protective guardian energies. Oh, I can't, Don Connect, I can't say his last name. Don, hey Don, happy birthday. Sorry. I'm not good with, tongue's a little heavy, so. All right, now what were we talking about? Okay, so this energy feels like herald energy, or like a higher spiritual presence. And oh, that's what I was talking about, how they feel. So when you feel contact with them, you may feel a tingling in your crown chakra. You may feel warmth in your body. Many times you'll hear them call your name. That's kind of how they say hello. You may have like phone calls that don't connect, things like that. They like to interfere with things like that. And for some of you, these this is really strange. This energy coming forward, this Valkyrie type energy is going to have, it's not that your like passed on loved ones are going to be with them, but they'll carry their energy with them. So you'll feel very familiar with them. Hey Judith, you'll feel very familiar with this energy, okay? So that's going to be different for different people, but there will be a sense of familiarity because they're connected somehow. Like they have the energy of your loved ones to help you feel more safe and comforted around them, because this is very powerful energy. It's like, this is the equivalent of like seraphim energy, okay? So very powerful, very, very fiery, and it can be so strong. You can feel the energy so strongly that it can make you a little nervous or have anxiety. So yeah, so let's see here. Two of Wands, Lord of Dominion. Okay, this card right here. Yeah, so what's happening is that you're being empowered in your life. You're being empowered to move to places that make you uncomfortable. That's part of the chaos. That's what chaos often does. It takes us to places we're very uncomfortable. But because of this energy, these guides, guardians, whatever you want to call this energy that's approaching, you're going to be able to make those choices and know how to maneuver. Because this energy will become familiar to you, and it won't be strange when you start getting intuitive hits, because it'll feel familiar, and they'll speak your language, okay? So you have to figure out what your language is, what they're going to talk to you in. For me, it's music, it's frequency. I've also worked with spirits basically all my life, so I'm very familiar with how they communicate with numbers. Many times, sometimes you hear things from other people that come out of nowhere, and a lot of times that can be from them as well. They do what they need to do to get to you. This is like a special group of beings that are coming forward to help a special group of people. This won't be for everybody. So, and these people, the reason why they're being helped, the reason why this energy is coming forward is because your goal in life or your life purpose is going to affect a lot of people. It's going to affect certain people who are going to help, who are going to bring forward a new energy, like trailblazer energy, okay? So it's going to be different for different people, but you have a calling. If you resonate with this, there's some kind of calling on your life, or some kind of goal that you feel driven to accomplish, and that drive will grow. That's how you'll know the energy is around you. This is supportive energy to help get you to the next level where you can begin to accomplish those goals. But for many of you, there is a lot of shadow work, deep work that needs to be done to understand the language of your own soul, and to understand the language of your subconscious, and how powerful we are as individuals. How when you reach to a certain point in your life where you're forced to make decisions, I resonate with this. For many of you, it's again, I think I talked about this last week, it's again the decision to choose yourself, okay, in a powerful way. And it'll be difficult for many of you, and that's part of the chaotic energy that's coming. For others of you, there's going to be literally lies revealed to you, betrayals, things like that revealed to you that are going to help you. You'll make the choices more easier, and because you'll have to deal with the fallout of knowing the truth, you know. So yeah, let's see, what else can I get here? You know what, I'm gonna go into this deck. This is the Beyond Lemuria deck. I'm being guided to go to this deck, so Alright. Okay, awakened awareness. Okay, so there is a level of awakening coming. Okay, and many times awakening, you know, there's a romantic feeling about being awakened, you know, that it's, oh, that life is so great when you wake up, you know. But the truth is, and that's what I'm feeling with this energy, is you're going to wake up in kind of a nightmare. You're going to wake up, the revealing of the lies, the betrayal, that will feel like a nightmare, like you can't believe this is happening. For others, you know, it'll be other things. It's just going to be different for different people. But for many people, this level of awakening is trying to get you to go deep within, because the answers that you seek are within you, okay? You can have all these gurus and stuff tell you, you know, what you want to hear, or you can go within and learn the truth about yourself, okay? That's how it works. You know, you can put all your faith into an outside person to show you the way, or and many times you'll end up very disappointed. Or you can do the work and go within, and it requires ripping layers away and becoming fearless in what you find, and understanding your own darkness, and understanding that, you know, there's power in owning your darkness. There's power in saying, hey, this is who I am, you know, take it or leave it kind of thing. So there is a need here to become empowered by an awakening, okay? And as you wake up and you find out new things in your life, this energy is going to come forward and help support you through this time. Because for many people, it will feel like everything's being ripped apart. And I've been through this cycle, so I understand how it is. You literally feel like you're losing everything. You've lost everything. You lose everyone kind of thing. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be that bad for everyone, but I'm just saying the feeling will be there of like being alone or being abandoned for some people. And I've been through this, so I understand the depth that this pain, how deep it goes. It's very, very deep. And for many people, it won't be easy. You know, it won't be easy to get through it, but you will. It's part of the awakening. First, you got to wake up to the reality of your life, and then you can start working on the aspects to fix, right? The aspects that need to be healed, or the aspects that need to be released, that kind of stuff. But first, you have to see it. You can't heal or work through or release the things that you refuse to see, and many of us refuse to see. You know, it's not just, you know, you or whoever resonates with this, you know. So all right, guys, that's what I got. So I think I'm gonna leave it there. And are you being given any sense of time frame or seasons during which these phases will occur? Generally speaking, like autumn, winter. I don't know, Mark, if you're still here, but I feel like for many people, the beginning of this is going to happen around October, October or November. Now, that won't be for everybody. You know, it's very different, and this message is for certain people. Not everyone will resonate with this. They're not supposed to. But for the most part, probably October and November. And yeah, so I'm surprised that this came out. So I'm really surprised. Yeah, so it's good though. There's good things. I just want to remind you, whenever you watch this, that the Ten of Cups are here. Okay, so there's good stuff on the other side of this. Okay, but you're going to have to hang in there. You may be going through this now and starting to feel like this Valkyrie type energy. I don't know what else to call it. It's coming forward to help guide you. It will also give you strength and clarity as you go through this cycle of chaos, of change, of truth revealed. And you're going to look back and see how many of you may feel like, I don't know how I did it. And that's how you're going to know. It's like a validation that you were helped, you were assisted by this other energy. And you'll be able to see the times when it moved you and what it was doing. And that's going to be a powerful validation for many people. And that validation alone will be enough to get many people to the next level. So, all right, guys. So that's it. That's what I got. Oh, you're still here. Okay, yeah, I feel like I'm already gone through. Yeah, I have too. I think a lot of people have. And I think for some people who have gone through a lot of chaos, I think mostly the message is about this energy approaching. Yeah, yeah. There's a whole group of people who have gone through this already. And I guess I should have mentioned that, but there's a whole group of people who have already gone through this, and they're kind of in a different stage of this process. They're, you know, this is how I'm being explained it right now. We have people who are in high school. Those are the people who have gone through the mess and they're ready to get out of it. And then we have people who are starting the kindergarten of this experience. Okay, so, and that's kind of where I'm talking to. I'm talking to the people who are just going to be experiencing it. I do think for the people who have gone through this and been hanging in there, I do think there's powerful energy coming forward, and it's really going to help strengthen and give clarity and give comfort. And there'll be times when you'll have to probably lean on it a little bit to help get you to the next level, but that's what it's there for. And to be honest, I don't really understand this energy completely. I really don't. They have started talking to me about this energy. They use the terms, Lilith used the terms, the Valkyries of Hell, the Valkyries of the Underworld, that kind of thing. And I'm the kind of person where when Lilith brings something through, I don't immediately go and research things, because I want my experience and my awarenesses to come forward naturally. So the only time I really start looking is when I feel like I've gleaned everything I can from my relationship with Lilith or Lucifer, or whoever it is I'm dealing with. So, and I feel like there's still more there for me to glean, so that's where I'm at with it. But I'm just getting a handle on what this is. I've been told that these are beings, these are actual beings, they're spirit entities or what have you. They exist in a different dimension. Some people might say they exist in the dimension of the tree of death, that kind of thing. This is not bad energy. This is very protective energy. It's like I had a friend, I call him Monk, many, many years ago, over 20 years ago. He had to explain to me how, I know this sounds simple to a lot of people, but people are afraid of things that look fierce, who have things that have fierce energy, spirits that have fierce energy. But you can't fight something fierce with something that's like a teddy bear, okay? That's not how it works. So, these beings are fierce, they are very strong, and they have a kind of energy that's very hard for me to explain. It feels electric, and if you've done a lot of magic, you might be familiar with this kind of feeling. It feels almost like I'm actually seeing like red energy, like around skin. It feels warm, and it feels like sometimes like it pops on your skin a little bit. That's the best way for me to describe it. But I feel like it's coming forward to protect, to guide, but also to energize, to help energize the process. So yeah, it's pretty powerful. I hope to find out more about this energy. So I know what I'm talking about, but that's kind of how it happens sometimes for me. You know, things are presented in pieces so that I can absorb it. And maybe that's what works for you. Things are presented in pieces so that you can absorb it and can work out the purpose and the meaning and how you can use that energy to better motivate and focus your own energy to accomplish your goals. So, yeah, yeah. For people who have never felt it can be a little bit scary because unlike other spiritual energy, unlike other spiritual energy to me feels a lot lighter, and it has more like I don't know how to explain it, like a feathery kind of feel. This is intense. This is intense connection. And these kind of beings are going to let people know that they're there. They're not going to just sit back because they want you to use the energy. They want you to use the energy to manifest your goals and to help you get through the chaos. So this is like a special group that's, I feel, coming in for some people. I hope I learn more about it. I would like to know more about it. So, all right. Okay. Well, I'm going to ask. There's only like 3 of you in here. Do you guys have any questions? If so, let me know. Otherwise, I'll probably just end it right there. There's a delay. That's why I'm waiting to see if anyone says anything. So, all right. I guess I'm going to end it. Thank you guys for coming. This is also going to be posted as a video so that you guys can watch it later, or other people can watch it. So, I'm going to type it out. Yeah. Let me put my glasses on so I can see what you said. I've been getting the word Salem a lot recently. Do you have any associations that come through for Salem? Yeah. Yeah, it does feel deeper. I'm going to tell you that it feels like an entity to me. Okay? It feels like an actual entity. So that's something you might want to look into. Yeah. That's important for you, by the way. Like this entity. It almost feels like it's like a guide or something. It doesn't feel like the place to me at all. It feels like an energy. Yeah. I'm getting head bops from all my guides that have come forward. I have like sometimes 10, sometimes 12 Underworld Kings that kind of hang out around me. So, and they're all bobbing their heads. Yes, this is an entity. This is a being. I think it is a guide for you, and I think it's a gift from Lilith. So, that's kind of where you need to go with that, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Very much so. I think it's the name of a guide, but it's not just any guide. Okay, this is big energy. All right, so it almost feels like it is a familiar of Lilith, like one of her children. You know what I'm talking about? I think they're called the Liltu, Litu, Litu. I think that's how they're spelled. Yeah. It's like a first generation kind of thing. It did? Okay. All right. Yeah. And I feel like this energy, it feels feminine. And it feels almost like, and you know, sometimes Lilith does this, a lot of spirits do this. They'll send out other beings, other energies that are more efficient, but this doesn't feel like that. This feels like you've been assigned this energy. Okay, like this energy is something you're familiar with, not like you are assigned. It's like a past life and a future life kind of energy. This energy has been with you before for a long time. And you know, I'm getting a vision of, you know, this may have actually been yeah, there's a lot of names for her children, but I feel like you've had probably an incarnation with someone who has carried this energy. Okay, so probably a couple, because it feels very strong, and because sometimes what I have found in my own experience is some of my guides, I have powerful past lives with them. Anubis is one of them, and he was one of the first guides that him and Ganesh are two of the first guides that I really connected with when I was young. And those guides many times are there to bring forth powerful energies and powerful memories, and to transform, help us transform our lives and transform states within ourselves, you know. So I would say that this energy is coming forth for a really probably profound reason, and it's part of your journey to connect with it and figure it out. But it's definitely a gift of awareness from Lilith, bringing the spirit in and you being aware of it. And I don't want to even call it a spirit, because it feels more like a being. It feels like something very old, very ancient, that has manifested in the world a few times. You've had lifetimes with this energy. And I want to call the energy she, but it's not gender, you know, it's energy, it's etheric connection. Words lack, you know, with this stuff. So yeah, does any of that ring a bell for you, or resonate with you? Because it's very strong. It's a very strong energy. Let me get a drink. Does anybody have any other questions, or? Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I just go with what I'm being told, and you know, I never really, I trust. I trust the experience of what comes through. So, I just want to make sure that it resonated for you. So, well, okay, if nobody else has any more questions, then I guess I'll end the stream. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you. And I'll be doing this next Friday. I don't know if it'll be like this or I'll be doing something different, but you're welcome. You're welcome. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. And it literally was in front of me. So it was literally in front of me. So they wanted you to know. They wanted you to know. So that's what I do. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. You're welcome.